What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on, your middle of the day market update, right? I said this morning I would do an update on what to expect today and also if we had some moves, but overall, I mean, if you look at today, price hasn't really done anything. It's basically at the same price right here. We are getting some bullish momentum here across the board, but also, I mean, about I would say 30 minutes ago, we also had a big bearish spike. So volatility is here, but bullish momentum or bearish momentum is not here yet. All right, earlier this morning, but we talked about that this morning as well. Earlier this morning, we did see the German government sending away some Bitcoin. Not too much. I mean, if you compare to the last couple of days, it was actually a very little amount. So I doubt that we'll see much of an effect of that. There are a lot of options expiring today. We will see volatility because of that. The PPI, which we had today, core PPI monthly, has been relatively positive. So what's that? So what that's causing is a bit of a bounce by the dollar strength index, even though that's already retracing. So this in general is bullish, right? So the dollar strength index being bearish in general is bullish for Bitcoin. But I stick with my kind of analysis of this morning, and that is that even with this bearish dollar strength index, Bitcoin technically has not been bullish. All right, we also we had some bullish momentum in the last 2 hours or so, and you can also see like right now we are gaining some momentum, but the main momentum back then was just short positions being closed, which I always say, like, short positions being closed, that's not the end of the world, but it's not going to cause a big bullish breakout. And then what you see right now is that a lot of short positions are being opened as well. In general, a lot of positions are being opened, most of them being short. So I expect volatility. That's the main thing, all right? If I would have to give you advice on, which this is not financial advice, of course, but if I would have to give you my thoughts on what to do right now with Bitcoin, and we'll talk about some altcoins in a moment, but I would say wait for a significant breakout, all right? Wait for a significant confirmation, because at this point of time, like we're very, very compressed in this area still between 58,400 and 56,800. Fridays historically are very volatile. Most of the Fridays in the last month and a half have been bearish. So just wait for a breakout, all right? You have 56,800 down here. If we break down below that, we're probably going to fall again. And I would say this is most likely because this is in line with the market structure on the 4-hour time frame. But it is also, if you look at yesterday, for example, how we reacted to the news, I would say fundamentally it's also in line with this. But if for some reason, and that's a possibility as well, that's a Friday for you, all right? If this happens, then I was wrong, because I think it's more likely we're going to get we're doing something like this, right? But even though that's the case, even though I think that's most likely, that doesn't mean that I'm full shorting Bitcoin here. I shorted Bitcoin up here. I still hold that short. But if we get back to the price, I'll just close. Because on the other hand, if we're able to get some sort of a breakout here, then we could also rally a lot. I don't expect that. It is a possibility. You should be prepared for it. In general, like I said, wait for the confirmation. I would say some sort of a bearish confirmation is most likely. But then when we talk about altcoins, most altcoins are kind of moving together with the market. There are some altcoins that look relatively well. Like Render has fallen a lot. That hit a significant support level. If Bitcoin turns bullish, I think Render can do quite well here. But you can also see something like Ondo and PolyX. Like in general, we talked about that yesterday. But in general, the RWA coins still look like they can do something here. So that is interesting to watch, in my opinion. But apart from that, like, most coins are just moving together with Bitcoin. So for most coins, you should also wait for some sort of confirmation from Bitcoin and then do something with them. Personally, I have shorted a coin. I've shorted Litecoin. I think in general that is starting to look more weak. But if that breaks above, like, I haven't risked a lot, right? If that breaks above $69 here, then I'll also close that one. And like I said, Bitcoin, I am short, I am in profit, but if that gets back up to my entry, I'll short as well. That's kind of the market circumstances for you right now. So I'll try to keep you updated on this. The main thing to watch is Bitcoin. Like I said, RWA coins are also worth the watch. And then something like Render Ondo, Pendle, those are RWA coins. Those are worth it to watch. Ohm is also an RWA coin, also worth the watch. Very, very volatile, which is good. And I think that's it for now. All right, so those are my thoughts. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. Also, if you don't know, I have my own Signal group in which I post most of my trades. If you're interested in that, we've actually still been profitable, even though the market sucked in the last month and a half. Check that out, but that's up to you. Links will be down in the description. For now, that's everything I have. So thank you for watching. Have a great weekend, and bye.